May I have your attention, please? Good afternoon, and welcome to Northeast College of Health Sciences Transition Ceremonies. At this time, we ask that the aisleways be cleared as the processional is about to begin. Additionally, we would like to make the following announcements. We ask that throughout the processional and recessional, that all aisleways remain clear. Photos are not permitted to be taken from areas in which spectators' visibility can be obstructed. The podium and stage area will remain available for 45 minutes at the conclusion of the ceremony. Northeast College of Health Sciences is a smoke-free environment. In the event of an emergency, exits are located to your left, right, and rear of the facility. If there is a medical emergency, please notify the usher located nearest to you. If you are attending today's event with children who become uncomfortable during the ceremony, for your convenience, a remote broadcast of the proceedings can be viewed in room 105 of the Athletic Center. Thank you for your cooperation.
You may be seated. Good afternoon. It is my pleasure to welcome all of you to the transition ceremony for the graduating class of Winter 2026. This ceremonial rite of passage signifies that 7th trimester students have demonstrated the knowledge and skills required to advance to the next stage of their clinical education. In addition, we will recognize members of the class for their special achievements in academic and clinical excellence, as well as their service to the college. I would like to welcome the families and friends who joined us in person today for this important event. The ceremony is also broadcasted live to allow as many people as possible to celebrate the accomplishments of our students. I now invite all faculty present to please stand and be recognized for your dedication and commitment to academic excellence, leadership, and professional best practices. It is my pleasure to introduce Dr. Benjamin Steiner, Assistant Professor in the Foundational Sciences Department, who will present the Distinguished Service in Foundational Sciences Award.
The Distinguished Service in Foundational Science Award is presented to a member of the current 7th trimester class who has demonstrated an astute interest in the foundational science curriculum as evidenced by grade point average, service through tutoring, service as a teaching assistant, above and beyond conventional expectation. The recipient of the Distinguished Service in Foundational Science Award is Jessica Terza. It is my pleasure to introduce Dr. Chad Warshel, professor in the Clinical Sciences Department, who will be presenting the Diagnostic Imaging Award.
The radiology curriculum at Northeast College is extensive and extremely demanding. This award recognizes a seventh trimester student who has demonstrated excellence and distinction in the diagnostic imaging portion of the chiropractic program. The recipient of the Diagnostic Imaging Award is Matthew Ward. It is my pleasure to introduce Dr. Jessica Pagan, instructor in the Clinical Sciences Department, who will present the Frank P. DiGiacomo Technique Award.
The Chiropractic Technique Award is especially meaningful because to many, technique represents the distinguishing difference between our profession and all others. The Frank P. DiGiacomo Technique Award is presented to a seventh trimester student who has demonstrated competency and mastery of the subject material, and by virtue of their ability, received endorsement by the Integrated Chiropractic Therapies faculty and others appropriate to the evaluation. The recipient of the Frank P. DiGiacomo Technique Award is Jessica Terza. It is my pleasure to introduce Dr. Corey Marone, Assistant Professor in the Integrated Chiropractic Therapies Department, who will present the Distinguished Accomplishment in Diagnosis Award.
The Distinguished Accomplishment in Diagnosis Award is presented to a member of the seventh trimester class who has demonstrated excellence in the area of diagnostic sciences. Candidates for this award must meet a course grade requirement and have served as a tutor and/or teaching assistant. The individual's dedication, service, and performance must be above and beyond conventional expectations. The recipient of this award, by virtue of their ability, has received endorsement by the diagnosis faculty. The recipient of the Distinguished Accomplishment in Diagnosis Award is Jessica Terza. It is my pleasure to introduce Dr. Ilya Arar, Associate Professor in the Foundational Sciences Department, who will present the Lloyd E. Henby Distinguished Service Award.
The Lloyd E. Henby Distinguished Service Award is given in honor of the memory of Dr. Henby, who perpetually demonstrated a strong commitment and passion to the college and the students he taught. This award recognizes the recipient's efforts in advancing the principles of the chiropractic profession through strong moral character, education, leadership, and service to the community and the profession. The recipients of the Lloyd E. Henby Distinguished Service Award are Cassie Cavell and Matthew Ward. It is now my pleasure to invite Dr. Michael Meston, President of Northeast College of Health Sciences, who will present the Distinguished Service Award, the Kenneth W. Padgett Scholarship, and the Standard Process Scholarship.
Thank you, Dr. Arar. In recognition of their outstanding dedication and service to the entire Northeast College community during their 7 trimesters, I am pleased to present the Distinguished Service Award to Kyle Patton, Jessica Terza, and Matthew Ward. Come on up. The Kenneth W. Padgett Scholarship is given in honor of Northeast current Chancellor Emeritus and past president of this institution from 1989 to 2000. Among his many accomplishments, Dr. Padgett served as president of the American Chiropractic Association, president of the New York State Chiropractic Association, and continues to practice as a board member on the Association for the History of Chiropractic. The Kenneth W. Padgett Scholarship is awarded to a 7th trimester student who has earned a cumulative GPA of 3.0 or higher and was selected for the best essay addressing the following. Upon graduation from the leading institution of chiropractic education, you'll be one of the best trained doctor of chiropractic. As in most professions, there are sometimes differences of opinions and views between chiropractic practitioners. Explain how you will work with other doctors of chiropractic to unify and advance the chiropractic profession. The recipient of the Kenneth W. Padgett Scholarship is Angela Survey. Standard Process is the foremost supplier and producer of whole foods nutritional supplements and is recognized for its attention to quality. The company is also a significant supporter of chiropractic education, research, and a wonderful supporter of our college. In fact, this fitness center is named in their honor. The Standard Process Scholarship is awarded to a 7th trimester student who has earned a cumulative GPA of 3.0 or higher and was selected for the best essay addressing the following. In 2023, it is estimated that the U.S. population spent $35 billion on supplements. How will you counsel your patients on the appropriate utilization of supplements, and how will you incorporate them in your practice and care plans? The recipient of the Standard Process Scholarship is Morgan Rogers. It is now my pleasure to invite Dr. Bill Loretti, professor in the Principles of Healthcare Practice Department, to the podium to present the symbolism and responsibility of the white coat. Dr. Loretti.
Thank you, Dr. Meston. Today, we gather to celebrate an important milestone in your educational journey, a symbolic rite of passage that holds deep meaning within the healthcare professions. The white coat, which you are about to don, is far more than a piece of clothing. It is a universal symbol of compassion, commitment, and care. The tradition of wearing the white coat began in the late 19th century, when healthcare providers adopted it as a symbol of patient-centered, evidence-informed care. At the time, scientists, who were highly respected for their contributions to advancing society through vigorous research and discovery, commonly wore white coats to protect themselves from caustic chemicals and damage during laboratory experiments. The white coat evolved beyond mere practical attire. It came to symbolize the unwavering principles of the scientific method, thoroughness and meticulous care, values that healthcare providers strive to embody in their practice, reinforcing the public trust. By adopting the white coat, healthcare providers distinguish themselves from those offering unproven or deceptive treatments. During this era, many so-called healers promoted dubious remedies, ranging from snake oil to harmful concoctions, with no basis in scientific evidence. These treatments were not only ineffective, but were often part of a self-serving entrepreneurial scheme where the salesperson would sell the remedy and quickly leave town, escaping accountability. Those unscrupulous practitioners often preyed on vulnerable patients, offering miracle cures that had no therapeutic value. The white coat thus became a powerful symbol of credibility, signaling to patients that they were in the care of professionals committed to rigorous, evidence-based methods, rather than the misleading, sometimes dangerous practices of the time. Over time, the white coat has come to represent a standard of excellence, a symbol of integrity in both thought and practice. It stands as a reminder of the responsibility we bear as caregivers. Today's transition ceremony holds special significance in the chiropractic profession. It marks a profound transition from the classroom to the clinic, where your knowledge transforms into hands-on practice. For Northeast chiropractic students, putting on the white coat is more than a symbol of clinical competence. It reflects our commitment to patient-centered, holistic care. We understand the body as an integrated whole, and our approach to care integrates health and wellness in a way that truly reflects this belief. This moment also reminds us of the high ethical standards, professionalism, and compassion that define chiropractic care. This is not just a ceremony today, it is a rite of passage. It welcomes you into a community driven by a dedication to promoting health and wellness, and it underscores the responsibility we carry to uphold the trust placed in us by our patients and by society. As you put on this white coat today, you step into a new role where you are trusted not only to relieve physical pain, but to provide hope and healing. It is a symbol of your dedication to serving your patients. The white coat embodies integrity, compassion, and lifelong learning, qualities you have already demonstrated in your studies and will continue to exemplify as practitioners of chiropractic care. But remember, wearing the white coat also represents a lifelong commitment to a higher calling, the pursuit of knowledge, the practice of ethical care, and the art of healing. It signifies your pledge to place the well-being of your patients above all else, to remain humble in the face of challenges, and to always strive for excellence. As you take this step, know that you're part of a lineage of healers and pioneers. You are about to join a community dedicated to promoting natural health and wellness, where the relationship between the doctor and patient is built on trust, empathy, and respect. Congratulations to all of you on reaching this pivotal moment. May the white coat be a constant reminder of your responsibility to your patients, to the chiropractic profession, and to yourselves. Wear it with pride, but also with humility, knowing that the journey to become a true healer has only just begun. Thank you.
We will now begin the rite of passage. As students proceed across the stage, they will be greeted by representatives of each of the academic departments, symbolizing their successful matriculation through the preclinical portion of the program. At the end of the procession, the students will be ceremoniously helped into their white coat, signifying the start of their outpatient clinical training. Joining me on the stage are Dr. Michael Zampano for the Foundational Sciences Department, Dr. Fiona Jarrett-Thelwa for the Clinical Sciences Department, Dr. Gina Voorhees for the Integrated Chiropractic Therapies Department, Dr. Ilya Arar for the Principles of Healthcare Practice Department, and Dr. Lisa Barwinczak for the Health Centers. It is my pleasure to invite Dr. Owen Papuga, Associate Professor in the Principles of Healthcare Practice Department, to the podium to introduce the students for the rite of passage. I would also ask the ushers to please begin guiding the students to the stage.
First up, huh? Yes, sir. Brian Pinello San Pedro. Brendan Candela. Michael Mormon. Charles Farah. Mark Carroll. Matthew Ward. Katya Gorkis. Abigail Yip. Kimpreet Jasal. Cassie Cavell. Lindsay Cholek. Daniel Torres. Christian Napolitano. Stephen Floros. Angela Survey. I think they've said your name enough. Jessica Turza. Morgan Rogers. I'll try. Alexandra Pereira. I like this one. Kyle Patton. Natanya Amosad. Jade Carbucha. Joshua Suntash. Sydney Koval. Oh, I gotta pile up. Gabriela Concepcion Corsino. I don't know, I've not done this part. Do I need to do anything else?
Congratulations to all of our students today. Please stand and give them a round of applause. It is my pleasure to introduce Dr. Lisa Barwinczak, Associate Professor and Campus Health Center Clinician, to administer the chiropractic student oath.
It's my pleasure to lead you through the chiropractic student oath. I would like to ask all students in the class to please stand and raise your right hand and repeat after me. I do hereby affirm my dedication to the chiropractic profession as I continue with my clinical clerkship. I do hereby affirm my dedication. I will strive to apply my knowledge and skills for the well-being of patients, engaging only in those practices which will bring honor upon myself and my profession. I will endeavor to work in a professional manner with my teachers and colleagues. I will never allow material advancement or prejudice in any form to interfere with the duty I owe my patients. I will respect the knowledge, skills, and experience of the doctors who allow me to learn under their licenses. I vow to practice chiropractic ethically and with dignity in the presence of this gathering. I bind myself to this oath, making it solemnly, freely, and upon my honor. Congratulations. You may be seated, and Dr. Maneri will return to the podium.
This concludes today's transition ceremony. Congratulations to all students for reaching this important milestone. On behalf of the faculty and staff, I wish you continued success in the next stage of your clinical education. To the family and friends who joined us in person and remotely today, we would like to thank you for your continued support of these future doctors of chiropractic. After the ceremony, we ask the students to come up to the stage to get your class photo taken before joining your families. Please be well and have a wonderful rest of your day.